Heel, sit, and no. On and off leash now. We always start with the leash on first. Now we're to the point she's far enough along. Now we're reinforcing everything with the electric collar. Whereas before we were reinforcing it with the jerks on the chain. So now, as you can see, coinciding with the jerks on the chain is the electric collar. So eventually, as you're going to see, the jerks on using the collar is going to be just like the jerks on the chain. It's like an invisible leash, quote unquote. So that's why when we start using the collar, it's just like she was taught with jerks on the chain. It's nicks on the collar, so that's why it's the same thing. It's not tugs, it's not pulls, it's snappy little tugs. Because when you nick them with the collar, it's like one little nick with the electricity. She's got a very good attitude about everything. She likes going to work. We're working on heel right now. Every time we stop is sit. Stay. The dogs need to learn to come in to the left-hand side, sit down, then get petted. Left leg starts off, heel. At our pace, whether it's fast or slow. Just like that. Every time we come to a stop, we sit down, turn left, heel, sit down. Left leg starts, right leg stays. Now sit. Now we start taking the leash off and using only the collar, weaning our dog away from the leash. You can see she scratches at her neck. Oh man, it's kind of like just tugging on the chain. See, her tail is still up, but it's just like that. Now it's just without a leash. An invisible leash is on her, just like we have the leash on. Sit means stay. Here is the collar to you. Sit is to sit. Stay is to stay. Back up. Until we tell her to move.
Sit.
She doesn't sit, nick with the collar. She doesn't come here, nick with the collar. She gets one chance of doing it, and then it's reinforced. As you can see, the collar is for reinforcement, not for punishment. It reinforces what she's not doing. It's not punishing the dog, putting it on her and going, bad dog. So we got left turns now, as you can see, everything tightens up. We got walking fast, we got walking slow. Every time we stop walking, sit. Sit means stay. We start with our right leg instead of our left leg means heel. Here to collar to you. Left leg back, heel, sit. Pet our dog for the reward. Heel to start off with our left leg, however walk at our pace again. Or walk backwards. Heel means walk backwards. Heel means walk forwards. Heel means walk backwards. Heel means come in and sit down if we want to. Every time we stop walking, sit. Now you see her ears laid back, listening. As the minutes go by, you see her getting better and better and better. Be able to call her halfway here and then sit and stop her. Not always about coming straight to you. It's also about sitting in her little world. Going to the mailbox, sitting and staying in the front yard, sitting and staying at the duck blind, sitting and staying. All this relates to everyday stuff. Here means come to me, whether we're walking that way or not. Get on the left-hand side. That's right, always on the left. Dog's never on the right. See, on the left, on the left. Corrector, on the left. See there, on the left. Dog never goes on the right. Walk fast, walk slow. Come to a stop, sit down. Keep walking. Sit means stay. Like coming into your office, have a seat. Doesn't mean get up and rifle through all the stuff. Then she comes to us, heel. Doesn't run past us, doesn't run away from us. Here means get back over by my side. Back at the heel command. Walking by my side. Here to turn right. H-E-R-E, has an R in it. Heel to back up. Heel to go forward. Heel to walk by my side. Up, stop, sit down. Stay, right leg instead of left leg to start. Here to collar to us. Up, didn't come. Reinforced with the collar right there. She sped up. Good dog. Heel and sit. Just like she's going to bring you the bird. Bringing you the bird, come in, sit down. Bringing you the ball, come in, sit down. That's how we do it. That's how it's taught right now. As you can see, it's going to puzzle pieces, as you hope on the camera are going to be able to see, from each week to week to week. From wild with the birds and the gun and firing the gun and atta girl to heeling on the leash, and you taking her for a week and making her heel and sit by pulling up on the leash and reinforcing it with the leash. Now we're reinforcing it with the electric collar. Because out in the field, we're not going to have her dragging a leash. We're going to have her she's going to be wearing her leash. It's invisible. So anytime you want her to sit, you want her to heel, you want her to do anything, we can reinforce it with the collar. See, we want to be able to take a step and sit down. 2 steps, sit down. Call her over to us, sit down. It's not always about just, it's about little details now, as you're seeing. And it gets better and better by the week, too. Being a vet, you see the yawning, it's a good stress. It's not because she's tired. It's stress. You're making her do, see, little bitty things. We went from 2 weeks ago being just heeling and sitting to now we're making her come in inches at a time, foot at a time.